Shalom. I'd like to say all praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, double honor to apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. My name is Kanawak from Great Millstone, Toronto. Doing this lesson, and it's going to be in regards to these women that are for the streets. These women are for the streets. This whole society is set up for the woman, to basically have rule. And that's why this whole feminism that was started in like the whole mid 1900s, going into like the 60s and 70s, right? They start that whole feminism, that women are equal, that women could vote and all these stuff, and destroyed the family, destroyed man and woman relationship, destroyed a lot of things, with this whole society, right? And it's crazy what's happening, but we're almost at the end of this whole oppression that we're under, right? And we know we're under this oppression because we have sinned against the Heavenly Father. So that's why things aren't going our way. We don't have power as the Israelite man. We don't have any power, man. These women have the hearsay. Amos 7:17. Therefore saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy son and thy daughter shall fall by the sword, right? And that's why these women are out here. These women are single, sleeping with different men, having different baby fathers, doing all kinds of wickedness, man. And this whole thing is set up by this, by the elite, to separate man from woman, right? And basically having women go their own way, doing what they want, right? But these women are really, because the word woman means to be, it means to be a female servant. These women are really supposed to serve us, right? Like, we're not supposed to serve them. These women are supposed to serve us as men, right? And it's going to go back to those ancient days. It's going to go back to it's going to go back to like the ancient days, man. This whole westernized society is going to go out the window, man. It's going to go out. But I'm going to play this quick. All right. Let's play this.
Like when you have to walk into the clinic and then they ask you that question of, so how many partners have you had? And then you sit there and then you're like, am I going to be honest? Because you're going to be like disgusted. No. At one point, I'm like very open, and I'm like nonchalant about it because I just think it's normal. You feel me? Right. So then she's like, how many partners have you had? And then I go, this week? And she just looks honestly at me. Not alive, I'm chilling.
So you hear that, man? These women, they have no shame, right? They're sleeping with different men, catching, like giving people STDs and all this shit, right? That these women are really supposed to be subject unto their man, unto their husband, right? That's why the so-called the westernized woman, right? They're basically when you have a woman, right, she's basically this westernized society is corrupt, right? Because these women are really supposed to be subject, right, unto their man, right? But this westernized society basically set up these women, man, and basically that's why there's all this whoredom. They're not supposed to be no whoredom, man. These, like, when you like, these women are really, like when you get a virgin, when you get a young woman, right, and she's a virgin, right, like you're supposed to marry her, all right, which means to have intercourse, right, because that's what the word marry means. It means to become married, to union, right, to have a blood contract, through blood, through your whole virginity. But are these women virgins? You know, I never found I never found one. you know, no certain brothers have, but you know, when you have a virgin, you're really supposed to you're supposed to cherish that woman. But this westernized society is backwards. This whole thought culture, this whole OnlyFans and this whoredom, this whore culture, what they push, man. You know. Let's get this. Jeremiah 31 and 39. Jeremiah 31 verse is it 39? Sorry, I believe it's Jeremiah 31. The woman shall compass. Sorry, Jeremiah. 1 second. The book of Jeremiah 31 and 22. This is the one. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Right? So this is the society that we're in. This is the society that Esau set up. And they have this woman liberation, these slut march. Everything under the sun that's against manlyhood, against the Heavenly Father. You know, this is a wicked society that we live in, man. You know, it's an evil society that we're in. So we get Ecclesiastes 7. The book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 25. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 25. I applied my heart to know and to seek. And I apply my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even the foolishness and madness. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. So this is King Solomon, right? Had over 1,000 women, right? 700 wives and 300 concubines, right? And he basically came to this conclusion, right? That basically all these women are off. They're all wicked. And her hands and as bands, who pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Right? So you try to, like, we're trying to escape that as the hopeful members of the elect. You're trying to escape from this whole the sinful woman, right? Because this is a wicked society that we're in, that we're under, man. And a lot of these women, they practice witchcraft. They do all kinds of things. They put you on child support. So much things, man. They're committing adultery. So much things, man, that affects the Israelite man. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one, to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found. So he only found a one righteous man out of 1,000 men. Right? So this is like us, the elect, the 144,000. We're the real 1%. We're the real 1%, man. Right? Because this society that we're in is evil society, man. Right? The men they're into idolatry, witchcraft, sorcery, like all this revelry and stuff. but among a woman, all these have I not found. So you're not gonna find it's like you're not gonna find no righteous woman. You're not gonna find like a woman that called Abraham Lord. You're not gonna find that in this society, man. You're not. All right, and even you Israelite women, all right. A lot of you Israelite women are, some of them are genuine, some of them aren't. But most of you women are going to be safe for childbearing, man. All right, and that's it. All right, that's going to be your purpose, right? And you're going to be subject. You're going to be subject unto your husband, right? Unto your Lord, right? For Abraham. Let me find that. Abraham. Sorry, I think it's in 1 second. If I could find it. Sarah called Abraham Lord. First Peter's 3:6. Let's get it. First Peter's 3:6. Let's get that. Yeah, Amos. Sorry, First Peter 3:6, and even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, and as long as ye do well, and be not afraid which any amazement. Right, so these women are gonna be, they're gonna be subject unto their men, unto their husband, man. All right, once the elect gets the victory and have their crown, and these women are gonna be subject, man. All right, it's not gonna be like how it is now. These women are gonna know their role. All right, there's a scripture. The same thing. Likewise, ye husband, dwell with them according to knowledge. Give honor unto the wife as a weaker vessel, right? So when you have a woman, right, and she's dwelling, and she's dwelling with you, and she has respect, and she's trying to keep, she's trying to please her husband, don't push her away, all right? You're supposed to, you're supposed to build up one another, right? Even unto the weaker vessel, right? Because the woman is a weaker vessel, right? Like, and as being heirs together, the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered, right? Then to Sirach, it's it's messed up, man. Like the state that we're in as a people, but we're almost at the end of this whole captivity, man. This whole shitstorm that we're in, man. Ecclesiasticus 26, or Sirach 26, verse 7, and even what an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that have hold of her is as though he have held a scorpion. Right? So you don't want to deal with that woman like that, right? That will flip out on you, So you have to be mindful of like who you lie down with, especially like who you're gonna have a child with, because these women are demons, man. They're dangerous. A drunken woman, a gatherer abroad, causeth great anger, and he will not cover her own shame. So these women that go to the club, right, every weekend, drinking every day, smoking every day, that's off. That's off, man. Just smoking all the cigarettes. These women are fucking filthy, man. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, right, with their makeup. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. So if you have a daughter, you're supposed to you're supposed to be aware, watch over her, right? But like these women, like they be out there from the time they're like 12, 13, 14, sleeping with older men, you know, doing all kinds of wickedness, man, and then have a childhood like childhood pregnancy, man. A woman, like these women be getting pregnant from the time they're 12, 13, man. Watch over her impudent eye, and marvel not if she if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink up every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. Right, so these women are for the streets, man. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will be fat in his bones. So, I'm looking at, I'm like you know what that reminds me of, that movie Coming to America, man. When Eddie Murphy, like Prince Akeem or whatever his name was, right? He was supposed to like marry that woman. He's supposed to marry that woman from a different tribe, right? And basically he was supposed to marry her, and but he basically, that woman, she's very submissive, right? She's like, oh, like if you want, like she was very submissive, man. All right, but Eddie Murphy, Keem, he didn't want to, he wanted to, like, he chose a woman from the Western society, from Queens, right? And basically, he married a damn heart. He married a woman that's for the streets, and and he committed adultery with with the man's wife. Like, we're not gonna do that in our kingdom, man. All right, everything gonna be done decently in order, man. A silent, loving woman is a gift of the Lord, right? And there is nothing so much worthy as a mind well instructed. So, like, you're not gonna find no silent, loving woman in this westernized society, right? But if you have a woman that could who's dealing with you, and that has respect, and because basically, if you really have respect and honor to your husband, you're supposed to even you know that you're even supposed to have him. You're even supposed to try to get him another wife. But are these women, are these women gonna do that? Are these women gonna say, oh yeah? Are these women gonna say, yeah, I have a friend for you, or not? This is a wicked society, man. It's only in our society, with the whole Christianity say, oh, you could only have one wife. No, our forefathers, all right, we had multiple wives, right? But are these women really gonna submit, right? All these other nations, they have, like, these other nations like practice polygamy and shit, man. Are these women gonna, are they subject, man? So like, that's why, right? We're gonna get Isaiah 4. Isaiah 4 and 1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. That's going to happen now. That's going to happen in this kingdom. That's going to happen in this kingdom, like before this whole destruction, man. Because these women aren't going to, because these women, it's going to be bad out here, man. These women are going to want to come after the elect, man. right? Because it's gonna be very bad, right? And then these women are gonna be subject, man. You know, because right now you women aren't like, you guys don't want to be subject. You don't want to get him a proper wife. You know, even if you have even if you have a even if you have like you have a girl or whatever, and she doesn't want to, and basically like the woman doesn't want to get you another woman, that's off, man. You know, but that's just my 2 cents. All right, because this society, like, we've been in this Babylon too long. We've been in this kingdom too long, man. We need order, right? So with that, let's say I pray duty. Hawa, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakwadat, the one is the apostle of great millstone, peace and blessing to the elect, Shalom.
At one point, like when you have to walk into a clinic and then they ask you that question of, so how many partners have you had? And then you sit there and then you're like, am I gonna be honest? Because you're gonna be like disgusted. No. At one point, I'm like very open, and I'm like nonchalant about it because I just think it's normal. You feel me? Right. So then she's like, how many partners have you had? And then I go, this week? And she just looks at me.
Not alive. I'm chilling.